Hello everyone, it's Hexis here. No-loss events play a big role in helping non-spenders gain some rewards with pure effort and grow their castles at a decent speed. But they also make the use of healing speeds necessary, especially if you run a low battle power castle. So today I bring to you my top 5 picks from the current no-loss events in War and Order which make using healing speeds the most sensible. So let's go. Now, first one is Fortress Wars, and I would say this is one of the best events currently in the game. It's great for enhancing team play and also offer good rewards being an event that lasts only for 50 minutes. And during the event, when you reach a certain amount of individual points, you get some rewards. And these rewards include gold coins and merit points, which are not easy to get. And 10 such levels are there for your individual points in total. And here you might have to heal troops, mainly angels and frontline, which will also help the alliance in team attacks. And in addition to these rewards, with the night badges you receive at the end of the event, you can buy a lot of useful items from the night shop as well. So all these combined makes Fortress Wars my number one no-loss event where it's beneficial to use healing speeds. Savage Lands is number 2. On the day of the event, there are 3 rounds, out of which you can choose 2 to participate in, and each round will give a maximum of 2000 merit points depending on whether you can reach that final level of individual points. So in order to complete all 10 levels, you will need a total of 45 million points. So here again, healing speeds might be needed for your castle depending on your battle power and also the castle strength. There are also additional rewards like emblem boxes depending on your final individual ranking and such. And these merit points are useful in increasing your military rank. And each time you get to the next level, your wounded ratio increases, your maximum wounded limit increases, and also your army size is increasing. So this is a very good thing to improve your military rank as well, with an opportunity to gain 4000 merit points from a single day, and that's actually huge. Number 3 is the Wilderness Wasteland event. This event has 3 phases. You need to be in top 100 ranks in phase 1 to be able to advance to phase 2, and then in top 20 in phase 2 to advance to the final phase. In the first 2 phases, you'll also have individual targets to achieve which give merit points and also an additional reward for advancing to the next phase. So it's 100 merit points when you advance from phase 1 to phase 2 and 150 for going from phase 2 to phase 3. And in the final phase, you won't have individual point rewards. However, even the rank 20 castle will get a minimum of 750 merit points, if I remember correctly, just for being there and having at least 1 point in phase 3. So healing speeds can again be useful here too, especially where they have a limit of the maximum number of troops that you can take from your castle to this event. So it's not going to be an unfair advantage for all these old castles that have huge battle power and a lot of troops. Our same old Battle Frenzy is next on my list. Here our aim is to get the gems, the Star Ruins boxes from the final ranking rewards, and also the gold coins and VIP points from the individual phase rankings. And the last one is Elite Wars. You might be wondering why Elite Wars is after Frenzy. Yes, I agree that it is a fun event and a favorite for many of us. However, being a team event, it's also not always worth it to use all your healing speeds because your rewards aren't that great if you lose the event. And in Battle Frenzy, we have more freedom to make individual choices before attacking an enemy castle. So I will leave this one to the decision of your Elite Wars commander to decide whether it's worth it to use heals against a particular enemy. No use healing against an extremely overpowered enemy, for example. So what do you think about these events? Let me know in the comments below. Hope you'll enjoy the video and see you next time. Goodbye, guys.